Alan, 4 incompatibles for you. Peregrine Worsthorne, Cary Grant, John Simpson here, and Colin Angus, lead singer of The Shaman.
Be very careful what you say.
I think...
Are you a fan of The Shaman?
It's a nasty wart he's got there.
I think they could be fertility drug quadruplets born to Barbara Cartland. But they're not. I also... it just occurred to me that John Simpson is no stranger to the weed. He has danced naked in the jungle with something up his ooter. And...
Is this the time to walk out, or do I get to wait?
Well, I know very little about
now.
modern stars of the video. Would they take drugs, do you suppose?
What, Peregrine Worsthorne?
No.
It is drugs, yes.
Because I know Grant took them. He always had that fixed smile on his face, because if he changed it, the back of his nose fell out. And I'm sure Peregrine Worsthorne, despite the hat, has never taken anything.
Well, if you read the Sunday Telegraph, they're on something.
Well, is Worsthorne the odd one out because he doesn't do stuff?
It is a perfect answer, yes.
Am I allowed...
to chip in?
It's true, he
No.
knows it.
Yes, you can set the world to rights.
I was in the jungle. I was in the jungle.
I was in the jungle.
I was in that jungle.
There was nothing on the telly, I was bored.
It seemed a good idea at the time.
I smoked a few trees.
Half-naked savages came towards me waving implements. That was the television crew. They boiled up some stuff. I thought... I drank it. I thought I was going to see the secret of the universe. But it's actually true that a 6-foot goldfish put his flipper around my shoulders. I think this is the time to tell you he had dark glasses and a straw hat on. And said, "How's it going, man?" And I said, "Fine, thanks." And he then evaporated, and that rests the case for the defence.
Yeah, see, it might well be the secret of the universe. That might...
Do you think it is?
Yeah, I mean, that fish that was caught in the Queen Mother's throat might have been trying to communicate with us. All you need is love, or something.
Was that 6 foot?
It wasn't by the time she'd finished chewing it.
Is that the only time you've been stoned? What about...
Can we just talk this over privately afterwards?
No, well, we'll sort this out later, obviously. Yes, the answer, you may remember, is that they have all taken hallucinogenic drugs, except Sir Peregrine Worsthorne, whose parents must presumably have taken some before they named him. Sir Peregrine once expressed a desire to try LSD and also said that Mrs. Thatcher was the finest leader this country's ever had. It sounds like he doesn't really need any LSD. John Simpson here, whilst working in the South American jungle, as we heard, took mind-expanding drugs. He said, light spread and grew in my head, and a nearby tree turned into the great Ishtar Gate of Babylon.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. Yes.
John Simpson, BBC News.
Somewhere in Babylon.
Yes, yes.
You haven't got any left, have you?
See me afterwards.
All right.
There's a little man out there with no clothes on. And
is there?
Yes.
And so...
Is that Martin Bell?
Only after you've had several drinks.
I'm just wondering, are we here, or is this just a trip you're having?
No, it is a trip, yeah, it's a trip.
No, this can't be real. We're losing, look.
No, it's real, I can assure you.